So I just saw Jojo Rabbit, that new Taika Waititi film where he also plays Hitler. Jojo Rabbit is the most lighthearted movie about Nazis ever made, and one of my favorites of 2019 so far. I love that this movie is told from the perspective of a 10-year-old boy in World War II. It just makes for some really funny moments. Now let's talk about Jojo himself. I believe this is Roman Griffith Davis' first role, and he's actually pretty good. I liked him as Jojo, and I liked his scenes with other characters in the movie, such as Hitler. And speaking of Hitler, Taika Waititi is not only the movie's director, but he also plays Adolf Hitler. Not the real one. This Hitler is a supporting and rather childish version of Hitler that is Jojo's imaginary friend. He actually isn't in the movie as much as I thought he was going to be, but when he's with Jojo, he's hilarious. Now, I've only seen 2 films by Taika Waititi. I've seen this, and I've seen Thor Ragnarok, which I also loved. I haven't seen any other of his movies, such as What We Do in the Shadows, Hunt for the Wilder People, or Eagle vs. Shark. But I do love Flight of the Conchords, which he's directed some episodes of. I really liked Sam Rockwell as an officer who runs a Hitler youth camp, and Alfie Allen as his second in command. Scarlett Johansson is good as Jojo's mother, and Thomasin McKenzie is really good as Elsa, a Jewish girl that Scarlett Johansson is hiding in her house. And she does have some good scenes with Jojo. Now this movie is really funny, but it's not just that. It's got heart as well, and there is one scene that is depressing, but I won't say what it is. Let's talk about the music. That German version of David Bowie's Heroes is one of the best things ever, but sadly there's no German I'm a Believer in the movie. But we do get a German version of I Wanna Hold Your Hand, so there's that. And we also get I Don't Want to Grow Up by Tom Waits, but it's in English sadly. There are some shots that look like they're from a Wes Anderson film, and if you're at all familiar with Wes Anderson, you'll notice the similarities. Not every scene is like that though. This is also a pretty controversial film as well for how it depicts Nazis, but I don't really see much wrong with some of the most vile people in history being portrayed as foolish and incompetent. Besides, we all love seeing Hitler and several other Nazis get murdered in Inglourious Bastards. Jojo Rabbit is literally a satire. It says so right in the trailer. I'm gonna wrap this up. Jojo Rabbit is a great movie with great humor, characters, some heartfelt moments, and I would highly recommend it. And I'm going to give Jojo Rabbit 4.5 out of 5. So if you saw Jojo Rabbit, tell me what you thought. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you with another video.